All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're starting quite a lot later. Work, again, got the better of me. The plan here was to try to stream about 55 minutes ago. We obviously did not do that. So I have maybe 2 hours to give, which I don't know how many runs that may translate to, or when I'll have to call it, knowing I don't have space for another full run. But it is becoming increasingly clear that the biggest and hardest boss this entire challenge is my schedule. And no hitting that is impossible. No amount of practice is making my schedule work any better. So we're just going to have to keep trying our best. Because I do have to get offline. I have some things I need to do after. Return the title, the shortest run ever.
Yeah.
Okay, I just noticed that I did not hit record. We're live, but I don't have a backup recording if something goes wrong, which is really risky. So I'll have to fix that should the run go south. The big goal is to get to Castle Top. We have not had one run that's made it. But yeah, if I had to guess, I'll probably only have 2 hours. There's things I definitely want to do. I have to help my nephew, he's sick. There's a voice call I want to make sure I try to participate in later. I don't know exactly when it's happening, but I do want to make sure I attend.
Here I come, San Francisco!
That probably is going to take precedence over the watch-along I have to do later. A lot of people I want to make sure I check up on. H goofs all diagonals. Haven't seen a pattern where like 3 in a row have been diagonal. But I have never had a week like, I've never had a series of weeks like this before. I haven't been this busy since 2019. Vic Mackey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to need it. I still haven't gotten to run to Castle Top yet. My one hit got hit at 2 blue and yellow attack 4. And everything else about it was flawless, and like, as much as I want to go back in time and like not screw up attack 4 and move more, I can't. Have to live with that mistake. All I know is I'm close, I just don't know how long it's going to take to actually get it. Especially with my schedule. Like, I keep trying to carve time out to do runs, and then, like, I keep staying an hour later from work than I think I'm going to stay. So, it's tough because I come at these runs and I'm rusty because I haven't practiced doing certain sections in days. I miss summer vacation. I feel like I'm proficient, as proficient as I can be with like orange and green. Like my record is 7 consecutive orange omegas, and on average I normally will do like 3 or 4 and then like fail on like the 4th or the 5th one. But like in runs, I'm like the one dentist who disagrees. Like I just always show up and fail.
They're eating my flesh.
Yeah, 7 is impressive. I just wish I'd have 7 consecutive runs to get past it. I feel like I've lost to most everything I can lose to. At least in terms of like individual encounters. Shuri was a while until I learned Shuri. Netsuki I can skip now. Netsuki used to be a problem. The fake rabbit bullet patterns, they can get so desynced to sometimes there's 2 real ones and no fake ones, because the fake ones move so much slower that the real ones overtake them. And the jumping is insane. Like I kept losing like Netsuki practice to the faker pattern that was the rabbits. They were terrible. And now I can skip it, at least for like 80%.
Get a chance.
I'm more worried about blue and yellow than I am orange omega. I feel like I feel like there's not really a whole lot to worry about with blue and yellow when I play it, but like when I see my failures to it, I'm like, maybe there's maybe I should care about it a little bit more. Attack 3 for the most part is cooperative. Attack 4, what gets me with attack 4 is like sometimes the flowers, like they burst at a really terrible interval. Like sometimes they burst so early and I'm not ready. And I'm like, well, I guess that's happening. Yes, I noticed that. Since I reviewed, I was the one who reviewed your run, and I noticed you went left side first, and I'm like, you know, maybe I should be doing that. Although I am still worried about Seth Aqua and Orange glasses, so I think that's still probably the main motivating factor. I'm not as scared of the hat hallway, just because running and jumping typically gets you past a lot of the bad stuff. Typically it does, not always. I'll read in just a moment. Focus on Omega. Okay. But Orange Omega is the same with nerves, but Blue Yellow is so much worse with nerves. No, you're 100% right. Honestly, the part that gets me the most with Orange Omega is not when it goes fast towards the end. It's the slow start. It's the slow start that screws me up more. I take more hits there with my failed attempts than I do when it gets fast. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something about the awkwardness at the very, very beginning of the move, and I can't make sense of why. But it feels so much worse. Once you get a rhythm going, it's good. But at the start, before you get it, and it can just completely go south. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, the last time I went, I took a hit to Kaka. Always fun. And then 2 losses to Orange Omega. I was only able to do like 3 runs last time, and they were pretty short-lived. I'm pretty cautious when it comes to the soul pattern. I know I can do it faster, I'm always afraid. I tend to be more worried about Seth Aqua 1. I feel like that's the scariest fight for me. It's unassuming, but like in my effort to avoid the 2 knives, I often go into a pinwheel spawn, and it's miserable. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough to where I'm like, okay, this move is a problem. I know I need to stay in the middle as much as I can, just because the pinwheels only spawn on the edges of the box. And so I know internally, as long as I can stay there, the spawn will never be on top of me, but my gosh, life never works that way. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I feel like if I can get to Castle Top, I have like a 1 in 3 chance of clearing it. And so I just want to make that consistent. If I can just get past the right side, past the left side, and if it comes down to Flowery, I feel like 1 out of 3 attempts will make it, and that's fine. I mean, I feel like that's good enough. I can't really make Flowery any more consistent with the last 2 attacks being the way that they are. I feel like getting Flowery like 1 out of 3 tries on average is fine. I've practiced Blue and Yellow to death. I've practiced Pre-Final to death. But I only practice it a little bit. If I practice it too long, I psych myself out. Because they'll get like 5 Blue and Yellow in a row, and then I'm like, whoa, I get it. And then I'll like take 3 hits in a row. And I'm like, I don't know anymore. So at some point I just like, okay, that's enough. we're probably okay. I forgot to press C. I'm like, what button hits again? I don't know how I forgot. What I'm happy about is I've been getting better with Aqua 1. I always miss the first slash. It's really embarrassing. Jeez. You have no idea how close hitting that book is every time I do this run. I keep, like, I just need to lean forward and slash more and I keep missing. Like, every time I try it, I know it's coming and I keep missing. I think I need to, okay, so I need to respawn the grass. I am on autopilot, but unfortunately, it's an autopilot where I don't know where I'm going, which is really awkward. So let's try that again. Okay, it is still slashed. Wait, did I lose the? Is it not gonna spawn now because I went through the portal? Oh no, there it is now. Okay, we missed that. Alright, we'll see if Akka is going to be kind. That was not a good weave. That was almost play for play what happened the other time I streamed, and I almost lost. And the problem is my feather success rate is not much better. I like Kaka, but the fight scares me. It terrifies me. Knight is going to be a problem if I keep going up, but I don't know if I want to go left either. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh shoot! I thought I could go more into the wall. Okay, we're still living. That was more terrifying than it needed to be. But we didn't despawn anything, I checked. But yeah, if I kept on the right side, that would not have worked. Pretty sure. The problem is if I freeze too often, sometimes I don't know whether something is turning, because I don't know to look at it until I'm aware of it. Okay. It still looks scary on the right. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. We're past the worst of it. I need the grays, very important. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm glad we made it to castle. Maybe I will try left side first. I just need more practice on the left side, period, in like an actual full run. And if we keep taking hits that we can't really help on Omega Orange, I'm gonna lose the practice on the left side. While this lengthy cutscene is playing out, let me go ahead and hold the C button and pour some more water for myself. There we go. You missed Nyan. Nyan barely missed me. If you check the VOD, you will see the most scuffed dodge in all of Kaka history. But welcome, Enzo. Yeah, we almost lost to Kaka again. I mean it when I say like some of these encounters I find hard, like more scary than the bosses. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do left side first. Although we should probably say hi to Nyon in the cafe, just for luck. Or to Kaka. Yeah, I need admittedly more practice. I feel like the strat for feathers is to just generally try to be as high up as you can be, and then like slowly descend downward. And if you can get back up, try to do that. That way you can try to like bite out the move. Hikaru, welcome. I'm gonna do blue and yellow today. I understand the right side is scary, 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 but I need more experience going down the left side. Hands down, I need more experience just in general doing that. I appreciate it, Hikaru. Yeah, we're gonna, again, I don't know how long, I think I'll probably have about another hour and 40 minutes. I don't have a ton more time. The thing is, this was one of those things where I was hoping I was going to be able to stream like 55 minutes earlier than I did, so I was going to have a lot more time, and it just didn't happen. It's been kind of a crazy week. I want to be able to give more time for runs, and because I'm so close, and I can't, and I have to kind of learn the humility of like not always getting what I want. We could spare, but we chose not to. Yeah. Now, I'm more confident with Hat Tower. I realize that the hitboxes when you jump and slash, they're pretty lenient. As long as you like move and like don't dawdle for too long to where like the hats will start like catching back up along your feet. It generally seems to work out. I did practice it for a while, but then I, went on like hiatus basically because of work again. I feel like it's one of those things where if I just like had a week off and I could give like, 3 or 4 hours a day, I think I'd get it. But I'm expecting to probably get it by like September or October, maybe later. It's just, I don't know how often I'll be able to sit down and get it. 'Cause the thing is, I feel like if I can get to Castle Top, it'll be fine. But getting to Castle Top though. Yes. Definitely scared of that. And there's also like a 1 in like 30 chance that the hands spawn at the start before the dash happens is like impossible to dodge from my spot. I've had like very, very rare formations where it's just a wall of 4 and like you just can't get out of the way. It doesn't matter where you are, there's no weaving in the middle, it's just a pure wall and you just can't win. Okay. You know, attack 3 for Flowery, well, I'm assuming we're talking about attack 3 skipping attack 1, like where you start the soul box. That can be a bit tricky, depending on the cactus spawns. I try not to think too hard about it, because it is something that will mess me up if I do. Yes, yeah, I mean, it's happened enough to where I veered through 5 and then, like, go to the wall and, like, there's a cactus saying, hello there. And then I'm like, sometimes I'm able to veer back up out of the way, sometimes I'm not. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, for purposes of grinding Flowery, I understand, like, the urge to die to him and then, like, restart the fight rather than, like, going through the whole intro. The only problem is, like, the Gironas start doing so little damage that dying to him becomes a little bit tricky. And so, that's always frustrating with the pity mechanics. Just because it's there doesn't mean I have to slash at it. Learn some control. Yeah, ultimately, I went back later, and I actually don't need to go to the right. I was thinking it needed to trigger the cutscene. I don't. Oh, we forgot the ribbon. Gotta go back to the past. The Samurai Jack. This is why we need to practice the left side. Would have been terrible to have found out later. I would have had to drag the fight out to gather evidence. Yeah, no, I don't know where I'd be without the Kucher mod. It's so useful. Or however you say it, I'm probably saying it wrong. We're just doing this to keep Aqua from drowning. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the only attacks I seem to have trouble with in blue and yellow are 3 and 4. Because 3 has some spawns that delay me getting to the top, which means I delay responding to the bursts that are coming next. So it can be a little bit scary if I have to overthink some of the explosions. And 4 is just weird. 4 just feels kind of wonky. Sometimes the bursts happen, I think I know where they're going, and then I'm hit by them anyway, despite me holding backwards. So I don't understand. So we got the prep perk book. What have I collected? Blue string. Per book. Where's the shirt? Yellow shred. Blue string. Per book. What am I missing? There's one other thing, isn't Let me see if I can find the pin. Can you tell it's been a while since I've taken a run here? It has been. Okay, so I'm looking at the pin. Seth book, green burnt should. Oh, it's the blood. It's the blood later. The blood that we see later. That's the. I forgot about it. Yeah, I am not missing anything. I forgot that the blood spawn happened later. See, the hat hallway, I'm not worried about. It actually even seems fine if you go fast on it. At least for me. Kind of missed my window there. I'm a little too cautious. There we go. I could have gone, I was just a little scared to do it. This time surely. You can actually ruin this fight by just doing Root Busters entirely. You don't even have to jump and slash at all. But it takes so long. That it's just not worth it. I am going to try to take it extremely safe here. There we go. Yeah, plus, I mean, initially when I was trying to do this fight, I'm like, I've got to be fast, I've got to be really, really... You don't have to. Like, you literally don't even have to attack. You can just dodge the swords and Root Buster. And the bar will fill up like 3/4 of the way, but you comfortably have time to do nothing but Root Buster. Yeah, no, it really is. You know, I saw the footage online and I'm like, I can lose a run if I take too long. Well, I don't want to do that. But then I went too quick, and then I got greedy and I slashed on the way down from falling, and yellow moved with the arrow, and so I slashed the arrow, went back up, got hit by the knife, and I'm like, well, I feel silly now. That was in my 4 hit. That was my second full run where I got my 4 hit. Yeah, so this was what I knew I was missing, but forgot what it was. All right, so blue and yellow time. After a word from our sponsor, Lodestones. We don't have many. The order. Seth Book, green bird shirt, aqua blood, blue ribbon. Okay. Okay. My heart needs to stop beating so quickly. No! So that's that. So let me go ahead and boot it back up. I may have time for... Yeah, I mean, I suck at Attack 4. There's no question about it.
Yeah, I mean, I suck at Attack 4.
What happened? Why do I even hear myself? Hold on, let me turn... I guess I had a VOD in the background? That's weird. Let me go ahead and... Why is Deltarune not booting back up? Why is Deltarune not booting back up? Okay, I closed out of the other one. Deltarune seems to be stuck on launch. It's not launching. Why is it not launching? 1 second. I can't boot it up. Let me try. Oh, okay. All right. A quick restroom break and we'll try another run. This may unfortunately be the last run I do, depending on how far I get. Be right back. All right. So we'll try again. Yeah, I'm just not good at attack 4. I really am not. I don't know how to make it more consistent. The thing was, I almost got hit backtracking from the first explosion, and then if I didn't hit the node, I would have been hit by the third burst of the flower. Like there were 3 ways I should have died that move, all in one go. So I don't know what to do. I mean, you have no idea how much I practiced that move, and I still don't get it. Did it just tap me out? Okay, well, good thing the run hasn't started yet. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, ideally I'd like to have like 3 to 4 hours for a run. It's just like that's just not realistic.
Yeah.
I'd like to just have like one run get to Tassel Top, so I at least feel like I've made a little bit of progress from my one hit, but I don't think we're going to anytime soon. Oh, no worries. Take care, Vic. I appreciate the company. Yeah, it's just hard. I know 1 and 2 was an even longer run, but I had more time back then to be able to run stuff. I think we'll keep going down the left side first. I'm more terrified about that side than I am green and orange. I mean, I've no-hit them. I've also no-hit them 4 times in a row. But 4 is, like, weird. Attack 4 is so weird that even when I do it, I don't claim to get it.
Here I come, San Francisco!
I like attack 4 less than Orange Omega. Only because I have gotten Orange Omega multiple times in a row before, but that final attack with blue and yellow, my brain can't process it well. There's too much up and down movement, the lines are distracting me from what's really going on. It's kind of the same issue I had with like the Carousel move, Carousel 2 with Jebel. I get kind of like, I think hypnotized would be the right word here. I get hypnotized and I lose sight of what I need to be focusing on. It's one of those moves that hypnotizes me, and I'm very susceptible to being tricked. if you know what's going on, it isn't that. Like, it can be consistent if the hitboxes are small enough. But when I do it, I kind of do it by feel. Not because I intuitively understand the attack. So I still will mess up because of that. And I think attack 4 is kind of like that for me right now. I do it by feel, but I intuitively don't understand the attack, and so I will still mess up. Now there are some hard attacks in this game that I understand. Like, I understand what they're doing, but I'll mess them up. But that's one of the ones that I'm just like, I don't grasp the true form of this attack. Yeah, I was at my peak understanding of the chapter back when I got the one hits. And then you just reinforce it less and less as your week goes on. To the point you're forgetting evidence, forgetting like what happens at certain points, and it's rough to get a full run going. But what's interesting is the part that makes me the most scared of the runs are parts that I think most people aren't scared of. Like, I'm not worried about Orange Omega that much, even though it has claimed several of my runs. That's not something that my heart is beating a million miles per
They're
hour
eating my
about.
flesh.
But attack 4, every Kaka encounter I have, Leafling, like those fights. Yeah, so the thing is, Leafling, the wind attack isn't really bad. The pinwheel attack is basically like Diet Aqua. I mean, it's basically just a Diet Aqua knife attack.
Get it, Shin.
I'm more scared of Kaka because I'm not good with either of the two attacks. Because the feather is another one of those moves that like hypnotizes me. I'm watching it move in certain directions and I'm not like focusing. It's one of those things that kind of, I mean, it lulls you into like staring at it, and then like when I'm staring at something because it's too hypnotic, I don't pay much attention to much else. But I wouldn't go so far as to like complain about the game, because it's like I don't think it's a bad attack. I think I'm just hypnotized. Thank you very much. last one. That's okay. We failed early enough to where I can actually do another run. I was too busy looking at the last weave. I didn't look to where the other knives were spawning. I'm gonna get rusty with Castle Top. I haven't played Castle Top since my one hit. We just can't get it. We just can't get a run there. Yeah, I did. Once I was told how to do it, I booted up the game during lunch, and I closed the game in the middle of it. Just because I figured, like, shaving maybe a minute and 20 seconds off of, like, several attempts might matter. I don't know. If nothing else, it makes you feel better after taking an L to Aqua to get back quicker. Yeah, I can make a Castle Top save file. I think there is a Castle Top save file that I think I can get access to. I'm not too worried about it. I've never been hit, even casually, to the Aqua knife section. I did take a hit to the glove section one time. Because the gloves were very slightly desynced from one another, meaning that I couldn't get through it without taking a hit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess the major choke points would just be, like, I guess the hallway areas, like before some of the overworld. I mean, that's a lot of save files.
Here I come, San Francisco!
Yeah, I'm having a miserable time dealing with the sides of the castles. Yeah, that's true. That was not good. Start over. There we go. Basically back to Aqua 1 again, just after a couple of moments of cutscenes. More than a couple. Bear Kitty, thank you for blessing RNG. Appreciate you stopping by. I wasn't sure when the VC was going to be starting, but I definitely plan on being there. I know I have an obligation with my nephew since he's a bit ill. I'll be there for a couple of hours tonight, but the evening after that's free. I just wasn't sure when the chat was going to be.
Beth. They're eating my flesh.
Alright, back to Aqua.
Get it, chance.
Thank you, thank you. The tough part is I just don't know how to really be run ready. You know, I go into certain days with a certain mindset, then I'm delayed by starting by an hour with work. That sours my mood. I don't like streaming when my mood's soured, but I know work isn't going to go anywhere, so it's just something I have to try to suck up and deal with. But it's still, it's hard to really build up a rhythm. But at the same time, it's good to have work in the way because this is a challenge that I feel like I could throw, like, I could go into way too heavily if I didn't have something like that in the way. I'm basing that off of, like, the Flowey experience, which I never want to duplicate. We can do one more run, but I think, you know, whether we fail early or not, I can't do any others. So wherever this run dies, unfortunately, is as deep as I can go today. Thank you, Bear Kidney. This will definitely... Oh. Yes, I can. I just wouldn't want to do the bamboo dashes like this. But for most everything else, it's not that bad, actually. Yeah, I just hope this run can make it past Aqua or whatever it is. I don't want 3 Aqua fails in a row. And you know what? What's most depressing is that is the easiest of the Aqua Omega patterns for me, and I still flubbed it. It's like I forgot what to do. Because that's not how I normally move through it. And not just the getting hit part. I mean, that's definitely not what I normally do. But I just meant how I would normally weave that. No, I mean, it doesn't feel like it is. But none of the days have really felt like it. That's the problem. Like at lunch, I did like a gauntlet of like a flowery blue and yellow, orange and green, like everything, no hits, first try, all of them, and then like I will get to actual runs. It's definitely hard. But I don't know if it's this hard.
Here I come, San Francisco! Go.
All right, making our way back to Aqua. I don't know what I was doing during that event.
They're eating my flesh.
Thank you. Yeah, I still have a little bit more to go because we still have the surfing cutscene that we can slowly make our way back up. Or skateboarding, not surfing. They're basically the same thing. Yes, basically that's what's happening. I think the toughest part is like not failing. The toughest part is like thinking to myself, I'm not going to be able to try this again for X number of days because of my schedule. That's the part that hurts. It's not the part where I'm like, oh, I took a hit to Aqua. I mean, that's just something that's going to happen to any runner. That's not unique to me. It's just that knowing I'm going to get rusty in other areas by the time I try again, it like really, really hurts. Yeah, no, it's 100% the schedule. Like when I first started attempts on the weekend, it was fine. Like I didn't have any problems. I didn't have any time constraints I needed to worry about. The schedule, it's just like mentally telling myself I'm doing this after work, and then work ends 55 minutes later, and then like I'm all soured because work ended 55 minutes later, and I'm already starting kind of in a already questionable mood. It's hard to have the right mental state. But at the same time, I can't be like, well, I'm in a foul mental state, I guess I won't stream today, because then I'll never stream. Like, it's gonna, you know, I'll be like, wow, I'm not able to stream anymore because of work, that's gonna blah, 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 blah. And so it just, you know, it'll just never stop if I let it keep doing it like that. So, I don't know. Ideally, you know, we just get past this hump right now. Although that's gonna take a while. Busy, busy, busy series of weeks. Yeah, it's not so much. I know I don't want to think of. I don't want to mentally treat it as me being busy. I don't think that's fair. I think that's like the lack of free time aspect of it talking. I'm not busy this weekend. I'm celebrating my birthday, my birthday and my mother's. Hers is on Friday. And so it's less about like being busy and more like I need to spend time with family. I don't want to, if I have time left over when I'm done to play, I'll play. But it's less about being busy. That's more the fails talking and being like, boy, I wish I had more time to do this, blah 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 blah. But it's less about like actually. It's less about actually being busy. I'm thankful in that I'm getting enough of a handle on work to not be busy on the weekends. Part of me would have liked to have had the one hit just be the no hit. That way I could have had that be my birthday present to myself. But just wasn't meant to be. I don't know why the animation started with a slash. It might have been buffered from before the cutscene happened. Either way, that was really strange. I'll have to be careful entering cutscenes then, because I remember, I think during one of the Aqua Seth fight 1, we started with a jump. I think it was because of us buffering it before the cutscene. So I'm gonna have to be extremely careful. Because starting the fight with a slash, that's fine. Starting with a jump, I don't think that's good. Yeah, because I didn't press C there, not that I know. I need to set up no board again. I need to set that back up. It was on my older computer, but it's not on this. And I remember you walked me through it. You were the one who taught me how to do everything with it. So I just have to redo that for this. Wait, what am I doing? Wait. What did I do? Why am I going? I'm so used to fighting Aqua 1. I am... It is poisoning my brain. Literally poisoning my brain. It's like, that's fun, let's do it again. See what'll happen when you... Watch what happens when I practice a run I don't know. Yeah, I did. And I would have been really disappointed if I couldn't fight her again. It would have ruined my day. Alright, I hope we can make back to castle again. I will do the left side again. You know, I mean, yes, orange final is a thing, but I'm going to have blue and yellow nagging in the back of my mind more than I'm going to have orange final. Like, just like hands down, it seems to be more of a run killer for me. Even if I think it's, like, more consistent. Well, clearly I needed practice on the left side, just because I'm so used to failing on the right, I never get to try the left. I learned it just enough to learn the hat hallway, and then that's kind of when I stopped. I'm like, well, I took a hit at the hat hallway, and I took a hit at the laser because I was going too quick. And then once I learned those things, I'm like, okay, that's enough of that side. how about that orange final? And then it's, and then I mean, I've learned orange final about as well as I can. Green final, no way. There's no way I'm getting consistent with that. If it wasn't for the fire that was falling back down, I feel like it'd be very doable. But the fact that one of the fireballs constantly falls down, you have to account for that while you're moving around and as it's going in a triangle is weird. There's not section practice, but you know, as far as like overworld sections, there's definitely not overworld section practice. You can easily practice orange final. Just because the RNG is going to change each time you save state. During the dialogue where like Susie throws down the mouse ears and everything else. So it's easy to get in practice with like different RNG and everything else. But the overworld sections I'm not really scared of. Other than like the Seth Aqua Bullet Pattern 2. That's, you know, I don't end up getting hit. But it looks like I'm gonna get hit, and it's gonna be a run ender every single time I face it. My brother's texting about Resident Evil, but we have to respond to it after. I thought, oh well. If I knew I was gonna fight you, I wouldn't have tried that hard. Okay. Well, there was one about to spawn in the bottom right corner, so I'm glad that ended. The problem with that move is I don't practice it much, and like where it spreads out is weirder than you think. It's not quite like the curves with Aqua's knives. So like where I was trying to position myself was not optimal at first, and I'm like, okay, it's not going to do that. Alright, so it's caca time. Oh, it's gonna be Feather. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, it's not Feather! What? Why did he do the thing? Okay. I thought anytime he went Nyan, it meant the Feather attack was coming. And only when he went was whenever the spikes came. My mind has been expanded. Nyan. Yes. Evidently it does. I get 296 out of 297 like almost every time. Yeah, I promise you I've not been hit. Not in this run, anyway. I'd like to get back to Castle if I can. Especially knowing that no matter what happens, it's gonna be my last run of the day. I took too long. I don't know if I can despawn the scissors now. Okay, good. I can't. I just don't want to deal with that timing. I prefer this. I just stood there and I'm like, these are some nice vines, and I didn't do anything. I'm like, oh yeah, there's scissors here. All right. That wall on the left, what is this? It's a huge wall of stuff. Oh, I don't like that I'm going here no matter what, I guess. I gotta get back to the left, or to the right. I know my directions. I held left, so I think I'm stuck going left now. Okay. Yeah, no, it's basically free, only 2G, only 2G. I don't know, it's rough. At least for me, I can't automatically account for all this stuff. It looks scary, but I haven't been hit there yet. Other than my casual play before I knew about spamming C. Oh, that was really rough damage rolls because I screwed up. Okay, that was not the direction of the dodge. But okay. Yeah, now that I got the remaining, I think if I get enough of the crits, it's always gonna be fine. So we're back to castle again. It is going to be really demotivating if I get hit to prison. It is what it is. It's all I can do. All I can do is just practice when I can. And like not spend so much time complaining about the hand I've been dealt. It's a hard challenge no matter what.
Go.
Yes, very true. I don't think Seth will mind though. Okay, fair enough.
Beth.
All right. Yeah, I was about to say, come closer so I can get a preemptive attack. This is weird. I think you can just go to the left corner and jump, right? No, I don't know how to gun skip. I've just never seen them all low like that. What in the world was that? No, I mean, having them all low is good. Like, having them all low is, like, unequivocally good. You want that. But them all being low implies there's a pattern where they're all high, so that scares me a little bit. I'm like, I didn't plan for this, but, yeah, I guess it's not a problem. Like I said, I don't practice this side very often. Just check one. Okay. I was wondering who picked me. It's about the next Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, probably 2 weeks from now. I only play retro. I mean, like, I don't know enough about the new cards to play anything new. Plus, I don't want to spend money on more cards. That's the real reason. Oh, we forgot the string again, didn't we? We will learn. Excuse me, you want to pick it up, please? Thank you. I didn't realize it was that precise to line up with the string. No drowning for our Aqua. So we have everything we need. The blood splatter will be coming up. How did I hit the one between those two? That's insane. Now too early. Try that again. That hitbox disappeared. That was weird. Let me try downward slash. What is happening? Why am I missing that many times with this hit? Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, I keep trying to get myself synced up with the right pattern here, which is this. Wish I'd slashed more of the lower ones. I could have gone, but no. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna play it. There we go. I forgot about the fact that it moved for a moment. I'm just like, I'll just slow play it. There's no rush. Other than like IRL stuff. Thank you for the GGs. Okay, we should be good evidence-wise. I'm doing great with my TP right now. A little better with it now. Okay, so we have to take another turn one, but that's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, the thing is, attack 4 is fine for me usually. But during runs, for whatever reason. Thank you, Vic. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll be making our way over to the right side. You know, we still have quite a bit on the right side to deal with.
Back up.
Yes, I did. Is there a more
Back.
optimal strat than triple defend? Or do people just burn tension items? I would burn a tension item if I was scared of attack 1. I'm not scared of attack 1. But I know some people are. Oh, what is it? It yields more than 16, I assume. This is where I speak like queen. Oh damn, I did not know that. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Although hopefully I will not have to reinforce it. Hopefully this will be the perfect run with nothing going wrong. It is good to know. Alright. I do want to get some more water very, very quickly. We'll go ahead and chill with our best pal over here. I'll be right back. Okay. Nyan. Whatever works. It's not gonna... We missed the cycle we needed, that's fine. I know I can double jump over the doubles, I just don't want to jump over the doubles. We will just slow play for days if we need to. Yeah, I try. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I tend not to be very risky. I tend to be very, very cautious.
Go.
It's green. I wish this was her Omega. She just gives you cheese in battle, and that's it. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if blue and yellow had an Omega? It's basically the attack and flowery. I'm gonna treat that as their Omega, but... Bye. I was about to say I should probably do that before I wake up the sleeping giants. Oh, the invisible tile, we got it. Okay, time for help. That glove is... We're not gonna be able to hit that glove. Wow, we're not gonna be able to hit any gloves. Keep thinking those split before they went to the 3 prongs. See the big one. I'd celebrate, but we know what's coming. I actually did find that out. in practice, but I actually found it easier. I don't know if I'm just nuts, but it actually felt easier because they were spawning from higher up. And as long as I hit the big, I don't know, but either way, you're right. I probably shouldn't have gone for it in a full run. But I did know, but I appreciate the warning. All right, so we meet again. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Everything is, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's consistent until it's all of a sudden like not one day. And then like, that's probably, you're right. It's probably going to happen to me one of those times. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, that's right. We need to actually, we need to move. For some reason, I was thinking it was like such an aqua placement, and I was afraid I was going to be attacking the wrong one. The first attack I don't think is awful, but I just don't want to give orange free food. It's weird because you're slow during attack 1, but... what? What kind of fires placement was that? I've never seen that many fires in a row without candy. No crits. Doesn't matter, thankfully. Okay. Yeah, good hitboxes. That's the last time we'll say that this entire fight, though. Because we're ready for some bad ones now. Okay, let's hope. Yo, let's go! Oh my god. We take those? Yeah, no, I mean, the thing about orange and green and the orange omega is the start is like 20 billion times scarier than when it gets fast. I don't know why. It just is one of those things that just terrifies me. This is distance for me. The furthest I've gone without a hit was starting on this side and then taking a hit to blue and yellow attack 4, excuse me. So this is the first time I've ever made it to Castle Top. Ever. Without getting hits. Yeah, I've never made it to Vine Climb. Which is rough because I haven't practiced Castle Top much. That may come back to bite me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just it was less about my skill and more about my schedule. Yeah, I do need to text my sister that I'll be late. Because let me see. Okay. I know this file has 2 tension gems, which for the most part, should be fine. Unless something goes horribly, horribly, horribly wrong somewhere Grays-wise. Thank you. I'm gonna try my best to lock in. I don't have a choice now. I either do it or I don't. I am gonna have to do the climbing section with training wheels, though. I never fully practiced it, so I'll fall down pretty early twice. It's not gonna be as epic. Sorry. Part of it is that I just didn't think I'd get to it for a while.
Get a chance.
It's my favorite voice line of his. Yeah, no, they're all good. Well, for the most part. Yeah, I haven't practiced Castle Top in like a week, so I'm just terrified about that. Or whenever I got my one hit. Yeah, no, I like that it almost has like a sticky feature, like when you get to the center, like it won't let you sneak your way in, but once you're in, it'll let you like latch onto it, which I think is nice, but it was awkward at first. Like I kept getting 9% on flowery, 9%, 9%. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm just like, oh, I just have to like let it get dead center. It was like so weird at first. Alright, now I haven't practiced this fight in a good while. Oh, no, you don't need to reset, Enzo. If you, the attack where he goes Girona with the fans, if you stay on the top, none of the fans will ever hit you. It's just basically the Girona attack, only the fans will just miss you. You don't need to, yeah. I promise you, if you go on top and you just keep doing it, and it'll probably work on bottom if you just keep doing it, I promise you. I think even my one hit got the 9% and I did that strat. Like, it's one of those situations where I promise you it won't go to the top. As long as you block the Gironas from the top. Okay, training build time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make an effort to actually practice Castle Top more. Here we go. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't even hit that on the way back down. That was that big mistake we're gonna see. But we're not. Fine. Okay. It's gonna mainly be your heart that you have to worry about. Looks like we're at Flowery. Oh man. I've made it here, but not with the pressure of no hits. Thank you for the good luck.
Yep.
All I ask is that if I get hit, please let it not be on something dumb.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Like, don't
Yep.
let me get hit on attack 2.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I probably will not be reading much chat right now. Sorry. Okay. Never mind about that. They clearly don't want me to go to the sides today.
Vision low.
Oh, I forgot to use the tension. What am I doing? Okay. Well, we have a tension bit we can use now. So let me think. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I know I have a billion TP. The only problem is I have 2 tension gems this file. That's the part that's making me hesitate. It's not. I don't have 3. I'm worried. I think we're fine no matter what. Whether we use it then or later. Yeah, we have max, that's fine. So that X action gem. I think. Oh no! What was I doing? Well, and of course I would have used the tension max there, but I didn't.
Take that.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes sometimes. I don't know what I did. I fell asleep at orange. That's basically what it is. That's okay. We'll try again during the weekend. I appreciate everybody stopping by, but man, that is a dumb way to lose. I said as long as I don't die to something dumb, I'm happy I died to something dumb. I mean, I'm still happy. This is a PB. This is a distance PB for me. If nothing else, the stream's a win in that regard. But thanks everybody for the company. I'm gonna go head over to my sister's, but I appreciate the company. Sorry I couldn't make it all the way through to the end today. Take care.